Hi, everybody. Y'all thought I was done. No. I thought I was done too. So I know that we reached a point with blueprints that I kind of decided, like, I think I'm done at this point. But I was looking back through some of the other things that I had done that were in my notes, and I realized that if you went through the paths, so if you went through the paths for the orange, red, and purple lights in the rough draft, there were some random letters, but if you unscramble them, there were a couple things that I found that, like, I want to try. So there were 3 paths. One of them had something that was like ELFOSEN. And then there was one that was mother, and one that was like MYTEP or something. So I wanted to try one thing just as like a complete, like, you know, random idea. Like, I don't know if this is going to work, but this is what I want to try out because I think it's a fun theory. So I unscrambled the first one that I said, the ELFOSEN, and the only thing that I found that makes sense is oneself. The other word, mother, and then the last thing, I originally had it written down as my pet, but you can also write it down as type M. And I wonder, my question there is that there was some kind of hint that was supposed to be about, like, typing on your keyboard. Like, in a certain room in the rough draft, you type the word mother and then something happens. I don't know. That's just a stretch for me. Maybe it's, like, something that I thought about for, like, just a second, and I'm, like, interested to see what might actually happen there. So we're going to hit continue, and we're going to test this out. I kind of like the random little theories that you can come up with and, like, trying to test them out, you know? Yeah, so I want to test out my own. This is something that I also haven't seen anything about on the wiki, and I haven't checked in a couple weeks, so maybe someone already tried it. Why are you here? I'm so confused. Why was the scepter there? Okay. Well, anyway. That was fucking weird. I don't remember the scepter spawning there. I haven't had the scepter in a while, gameplay-wise. Maybe it's something I get for, like, reaching, quote-unquote, the end? I don't know. Okay, so the problem is I was kind of hoping for, the shrine here. Because I realized when I was recording that I'm, like, out of... obviously I'm out of days for the, like, secret passage to come up. But now I'm like, okay, so I need to get the secret passage back in that room to test it out. So I need the shrine. Can't really get the shrine is the problem. Sorry about that. Got The hallway. Let's do the hallway, I guess. Ooh. Yeah, it's always going to be the foyer. Also, I don't remember the staff, the scepter, being on that part of the screen. And then the Great Hall can go right there. Perfect. Okay, so great start to the house so far. Let's see, what do we got? Diamonds. Cool. I like diamonds. There's the vault would help me with the shrine, but it doesn't really matter here. God, so the problem is that was like the one theory that I'm like, I want to test this out. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, that was... I wasn't even... Like, I am not in the mood to try that right now. So... not being able to do the... Ooh, I wish I could turn this right now. I'll do the observatory. They definitely changed some of the, like, the graphics and stuff, I think. Because I don't remember the stars looking that... Oh. I don't know if I want the inkwell, actually. I will stay away from the inkwell for now. But yeah, they definitely have changed some of the little things, I think. They made some, like, cosmetic updates. Because the star, when I looked at that, didn't look the same. And these look bigger. Like, the +4 here looks like it should be smaller. I'll take my dice. Mother, oneself, and type M are the things that I got from those. I'm wondering if there could be... Oh. I'm wondering if there could be like a... Like type the word mother, but I don't know how oneself would come into play. I guess maybe it could be like in the atelier, because that's where Orave's... Like... Not like contribution, but like that was her space. Orve's space was the atelier, so maybe I just get back into the atelier and type mother. Okay. Okay, let's try this. Kind of amazing how in all of this, the secret passage, that's the word. The secret passage hasn't even popped up. Kind of cuckoo. Yeah, see, that's like... It's even... So this is what I'm used to. This is gigantic. Did they, like, change the card for the observatory? Because these look the same. Oh. Game, you know I hate when you do that. Gain a coin. Okay. I don't want to take the inkwell just yet. Because... Oh, wait. I forgot. I can get the treasure trove while I'm here. And at least do that. While I have to wait. Did they change some stuff about this room? I mean, I wonder if they did, but... It's got the 5. The 5 planets just like normal. I don't know. I definitely can't tell. So if it's like something subtle, maybe it's just like a cosmetic update. But with this game, I kind of wonder, like, maybe they were like, hey, we kind of fucked up and forgot something. Not saying that they would fuck up, more that they'd just be like, oopsie, here you go. Like, secret puzzle, nobody knows. I wish you were here. Key to the bedroom, I guess? I don't really, the problem is, like, I don't even know what to really do right now outside of, like, just waiting for the shrine to come up again. I can keep looking for the treasure trove. I think if I get the treasure trove, that might just be the end of it, because I can't think of any other rooms that I was like, oh, I need to get in here, you know? I can't think of anywhere else where I was like, oh my god, I gotta get in there, I gotta. We got the den. Take my jewel. I think most of the other rooms, though, I was like in a spot where I was like, I feel good about what I've accomplished in these rooms. And I don't think there was anything like glaringly obvious that I was like, oh, I need to figure this out. But then again, I was so focused on the rough draft for a while that like, it didn't really, like, that was just the focus. There was nothing else that really came to mind. But yeah, I think everything else I kind of just figured out, you know? Or at least figured out to, like, the best of my ability. And, like, I feel the most satisfied with what has been found. You also look a little different. Huh. Maybe it's just been a while. Maybe I just haven't been, like, looking around at these surroundings for a hot second. And my brain is just, like, making shit up. I would believe that. Can you crush me? I don't want to try it. I feel like I'd get a Zelda game over where it's like, and then I just spawn. But in this case, it'd be like, you lost today, idiot. Okay. That's to the north. Let's go this way. There are technically still some blue tents notes that I haven't gotten. I don't know how helpful there will really be outside of the ones that I already got. So, I mean, it doesn't hurt to check, but it's also like, is it really that helpful? Oh my god, 6-7. Never mind. And there, I just spent all my money. There's the treasure trove. You silly. Okay. So now I have a ton of money. I wish I had the shrine. Maybe I can get the freezer. No, it doesn't really matter. I'll just pick up all this money. Okay. This one I want to... I need my treasure trove notes. I don't even know where they are. It's not the page that got covered in Olive Garden, right? It sure is. The page that got covered in garlic salt. Oh! Nope, that pencil's broken. Okay, I think it's fine. Gotta find a pencil. I'll be right back. Actually, I found one pretty quick. Okay, so this is a white moon chest. The previous box in this room contained a true statement. Okay. It was a green note. But we also know that this wasn't true because the last thing that I wrote down was the knight is needed for castling, and that's false. That was box number 38. So we have 7. We have 7 more boxes for the treasure trove. Will I get them all? I don't know. So here's the thing. I don't know how much I actually care about finishing this run and, like, exploring everywhere. Because I don't really know, like, if there's any other rooms that will help me in my goals right now. I guess maybe if I could find the break room and see if I can get the key card, but I don't know. I don't know if that's even really worth it. Boiler room. Let's do the bedroom. There is still... Oh. Wait, what? Pressing R apparently just takes you to the directory of the room that you're in. Like, just takes you to the full description. Okay. The cornerstone of the house, unvarying and unchanging, the foundation is one of the only constants in the estate on which you can truly rely. This natural cavity was hollowed directly out from the mountain itself, with its stone and earth walls displaying an underlying coarseness that the rest of the mansion conceals. Permanent blueprint, rare, one time. Okay. There is still the Baron Bafflers, too. Can affect one greatly when affected when made with someone by a strong when made by someone with a strong spirit. Each clue is a hint for 2 different words. The word below the long word and the second smaller word found within that word. So the big word and the small word have the same meaning. Oh. What the hell was that for? I guess we'll never know because I don't remember why I sent it. That's crazy. Okay. Each word. The first letter of each small word forms this week's solution. A member of the 6th clue. I mean, informs you that there's no school today is usually your mother or your father. But either way, the end of it is her. So I guess it would have to be mother. Because if it's a her that's informing you, then that would probably be your mother. that would also mean each letter in the small word will be included in the next clue's long word. But even if we did mother for the fifth one, I was thinking hatred for the certain scale being very hot, because red is also like colloquially pretty hot, and then hatred is usually like a hot feeling, but we don't have red in the next word. A group composed of members that have similar characteristics. No, I think I need to be better at wordplay with this. I was kind of thinking that maybe somehow those would tie together, but that might have been a stretch on my end. Okay. I mean, realistically... Give me a turnip. So realistically, I don't have a lot left to do here. I almost feel like I'm in my, like... I think it's a Miley Cyrus song, but that song that she's talking about, like, graduating and some shit from the show. I always knew this day would come. It kind of feels like that. Like, there's, like, a small part of my brain that's like, I don't know if I want to say goodbye to this game or this house yet. So I, like, am just going through the motions still. But if I'm just worrying about testing my theory, then, like, I don't need to be in here right now. So I could just, like, call it a day. Oh. That's a good point, actually. I don't know if I'm going to need the watering can. Let's retrieve it real quick. And then check it right away. Okay. Let's just go ahead and call it a day. Okay. I'm hoping that I get the shrine, because that's, like I said, that is my big thing. I really want to get the shrine so that I can get the blessing of the monk, and then I can find the secret passage, and then we can finally get back into the atelier and see if my theory has some kind of merit. But my idea is that, like, I have to type out something. Oh, hey. Brass compass, gems, and keys. Okay. Damn, they sent me a really good package, actually. 2 gems, 2 keys, and the brass compass. Damn. But yeah, so I'm thinking that, like, if I can make it back into the atelier, there's got to be something with the rooms that I have available that say something about, like, there's a shrine. Okay. That say something about, like, maybe I have to, like, go through the same path and go to the end, find her 46, and then type mother or something. The only thing that I can think of is something like that. I will also take this. And I will make you orange again. But I'm thinking that there's, like, some kind of, like, secret hidden that way. Or maybe if we're looking at it as, like, oneself, like you as the character, maybe I have to go to, like, where Mary's book is. That's a good idea, maybe. Like, type... Because the only places that were hers were the station, or the hideaway, or whatever it's called, and the place at the end of the tunnel. So maybe that's a part of it? Like, I have to go to the end of the tunnel and maybe type out mother or something? I don't know. That's kind of the thing that makes the most sense to me, is just, like, maybe there's some kind of fourth wall break that is, like, a final end note for the game that's, like, just for you to find out or something. There is also... Now that I think about it... Blackbridge? Because Blackbridge was also a very important area for Mary's story. The Blackbridge terminal, maybe? I also want to see, since they did apparently make updates. No, gate's still closed. No way to open it. Okay. Just curious. Just curious. No? Okay. Just checking. Just wanted to check that. I wonder if there might be something to that. Maybe there's something that my brain doesn't quite get about it, but I wonder if there's somewhere that we need to, like, type mother. Like, I don't know, but we already did try her name. I guess I never tried Orave. But I also don't know Orave's first name. I feel like she kept calling herself Baroness. Okay, Inkwell and the twins. Cool. I don't have a sledgehammer with me, unfortunately. Ah, okay. Secret passage. Here we go. So, this is the room that I need. I want to go to the... I want to do this real quick and see if we can... Mount Holly gift shop. I wanted to check this too. Coming soon. It's still not out. Okay. I wonder if that'll ever happen. I don't think I ever looked at this box art either. Over 10,000 sold in Nuance. Okay. I still need, so 77 is the 7-day. Let me double check real quick. Shrine blessings. There we go. Schedule. So if we want to do Blessing of the Monk, 61. So I already have the amount of coins that I need. So let's just den. Grab the gem. And let's just get out of here. Because we already have enough to do it. I'll go ahead and, excuse me. I'll go ahead and do this part of it. Excuse me. I really hope I don't need the watering can is the one problem for me. That's like my one point where I'm still scared. 61. Blessing of the Monk, 6 days. Yeah. Okay, cool. So now I have that active. I need to go to the secret passage. Yep, go to the secret passage, end the day. I don't think... So, okay, here's what I'll do. I will end my day in the secret passage. I will immediately go out and put the secret passage in the west path. When I go check that, if the book is lit up blue, then I shouldn't need the water. If the book is white again, then I have a problem. But I think if the other days are any kind of indication, then it should stay. It should keep the book as its blue version. So I think we're fine there. The only... Yeah, I think we're fine. I think we're fine. I'm going to double check just to make sure. If not, then I do have a plan because the scepter's there again, so I can just make it blue. I also still have the Banner of the King. But I can make them blue and then just keep looking for the coat check and just really, really hope it comes up. Try to get as many dice as possible. Yeah. Okay, secret passage. Oh, baby, I see that blue. Okay. There she is. Okay. This still counts as a secret passage. When I first embarked on this project, it was my intent to craft inviting rooms that might appeal to the citizens of the realm. I had even secured an arrangement with a local firm, which was to oversee the mass production of the floor plans. Yet now, after walking the halls of my work, I must confess that I've grown altogether too attached. They've become a part of me, and knowing how little regard is often shown for that which I hold sacred, I find myself unequal to the selfless task of sharing them with the world. I am content with this resolution, for this house and the 45 rooms therein are more than the best work of my career. They are home. Project completed November 1913. Okay. I still never figured out, what does 12 dead ends mean? Because I don't think her original floor plan had 12 dead ends. Oh my god, for a second I was like, is it not letting me back in? For a second I was terrified. That only took one step that time. Maybe that was a bug and they patched it out. Okay, so very quickly before we do any of this, I actually need to find real quick my rough draft notes. There she is. Oh my god, she's tiny. There we go. Okay, let's zoom in real quick. That's perfect. Okay. So, the rooms we have here: archives, chapel, vestibule, coat check, aquarium, foyer, pool, servants' room, pump, or servants' quarters, pump room, furnace. Do any of these say anything about, like, oneself or anything like that? I mean, there's nothing like motherly that I can think of. Gym, laundry, guest bedroom, conference room, den, west wing hall, passageway, dark room, hallway closet, parlor, billiard room, trophy room, foundation, ballroom, spare room, nook, kitchen, corridor, music room. Wait, spare bedroom. Yeah, okay. For some reason, I read that as ladyship's chamber, and I was like, what? And we don't have the regular bedroom. Yeah, we do. It's down here. So, music room, solarium, maybe? Hallway, dining room, observatory, east wing hall, bedroom, drawing room, gallery, library, mage chamber. Yeah, none of these really, like, I was thinking like nursery or like ladyship's chamber or like something like that. Maybe the bedroom is her bedroom though. Like maybe the bedroom floor plan is her bedroom. I think it's entirely possible that she designed that floor plan to be after the bedroom that she wanted. Because I think it's the only bedroom. There's a guest bedroom, spare bedroom, but I think this is the only, like, personal ownership bedroom that there was. So, M-O-T-H-E-R. Nope. A small dead-end room with an ordinary bookcase, which exemplifies that the best means to escape the confines of our world has always been through books. Okay. So there's nothing there. Is there maybe something that, like... Can I... Ooh. Drawing room in the maid's chamber. Okay. So it's this... Nope, that's dead end. So is it this way? Yep, that's the conservatory, and then it would be here, around here. So I guess the only thing that I can really think to do to test this out would be this blue room here. We... What's left of the lies? Seek. Orange is right. What's left? Left for the observatory. Go through here. Purple is straight. Orange is left, or orange is right. Orange is right again. Purple straight through. Left. Purple. Purple. Left. Okay. No. No. A-R-A-U-R-A-V-A-V-E-Y. Jesus, I can't spell. The Baroness Orave. Orave of Mount Holly, architect, mother, and reluctant Baroness. Mount Holly. Measures shall be taken to ensure that with their continued residence, the Blue Testament of Orave, Quarteress Alicius Aaron, Orave of Mount Holly. The room 46 remains mostly the same. She just doesn't have any of the statues in her like version of the office. Well, I guess it was worth it to try this out, but it looks like it doesn't really go anywhere. Yeah, I mean, I can't really think of anything else. Maybe I can try the tunnel like I'd thought before. Maybe there's a world where I try the tunnel and see what happens there, but I don't know. Because now that I'm thinking about it, if I'm thinking about it literally, like within the world of the game, there's nowhere in here to type. And there's no rooms that... security? I mean... It could be... There could be something with security. I would not be totally surprised, I think. I think... Because there was... So, security is a room, one of the few, if not the only, room where Simon can actually see himself. That's where I think the one self comes in. I'm thinking maybe... Like... If... I'm thinking maybe that, like, if we go in... Because we already have... Oh, fuck, I need the chips. We already have the fact that Simon can see himself in security. That's, like, the big thing. It's the first cutscene you go to is seeing Simon watching himself on the security camera. And you can, like, constantly see when you're in that room. You can see Simon on that camera. My question about it... the chips are over here in Blackbridge. I just kind of want... Because there's only a few terminals. Blackbridge and security seem to be the most important to me, because the lab is mostly about experiments. I guess security is also... Like, its whole purpose is... The security tapes that you can, like, look back on. Maybe that's a part of it. Maybe. I don't know. There's like a couple more things that I want to try. That's really where I'm at right now. There's a couple more things that I just want to try real quick, and then that'll be the extent of, like, my theorizing brain really working. That's like, I really am interested to see, like, how anybody else might have thought of this. And see, like, what kind of theories, what kind of different rooms, like, people might be able to come up with. I don't know if... Interesting. M-O-T-H-E-R. That just brings up the directory, because I'm not technically in a room. A-U-R-E-V-E-Y. Oh, it's Aura. No. Mary. No. Okay. So there's no computer here. Maybe it is the security terminal. Because I think all of the puzzles in this game were, like, within the world of the game. Now that I'm thinking about it, like, there wasn't a lot that was, like... There wasn't a lot that was tying into specifics of the real world. If there's anything, I can't really remember all of the puzzles. Like, I think most of it was just, like, generalized idea of holidays. Like, Christmas was something, calling Christmas Noel previously. There was, like, things around reading a clock that was, like, our world. But, like, I don't think there was anything that was super specific to how we had the world, like, set up. It's not, like, specific to our understanding of the world. So, all of that to say, I don't now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think that there would be a point where you would like. I don't think there would be a point where the game just suddenly switches up and is like, oh, now you have to think about it as like this is a video game, not this is the world that Simon lives in and you are playing as Simon, meaning that you're in his head, not your own. If that makes sense. I don't know if that fully made sense, but I need security is my big thing. So I'll do the planetarium, I guess. That does get me a couple good things. I like the steps. I'll take the prismatic key. I will come back for the other stuff. There's the observatory and coat check. I don't want to use the inkwell. I don't want to use the inkwell for getting security, which is like a pretty commonplace room. But, I mean, if I have to, you know. Okay, let's check here. Trophy room, freezer, breakfast. Trophy room, it has to be. Actually, I can redraw here. Yeah, that wasn't much better. Library. Swimbird! I forgot that I did this. Simon checked it out in 85 when he was... Simon checked it out in 85. He would have been... Excuse me. If he was 4... He would have been 5. Because if he was 14... 5 or 6. I am a dare bird, a daring and brave bird, diving so deep bird, a ride on the wave bird. There is not a dare I would not do. There is not a depth I would not die to. However, my friends are not very open to the idea that I like the sky less than the ocean. Bird in the sea, at the sky, not in the sea. That is what they say when they look at me. You are not sea bird, you are not swim bird. If you are friend bird, fly in the wind bird. And shouldn't you always listen to friends? For they know me best, or so they pretend. So I dare not dive, and I dare not swim, and I dare not step foot in the ocean again. And I dare not smile, and I dare not laugh, for they will do it for me and on my behalf. And I dare not dream, and I dare not speak, for maybe my friends won't like the real me. And I will say goodbye to my dreams in the sea, and wonder why daring feels just like defeat. Yeah, no, still just as depressing as before. I can't believe, like, I know why she wrote it, but it's also like, she's got to be reading that with Simon. Like, you got to be with your kid and be like, hey, this is not how people should treat you. Like, it's very much like sit down with the kid and be like, how do you think that makes him feel? Like, how would you feel if your friends were being so rude and telling you that, like, you can't do this because XYZ? And then that's when you have a moment with the kid and be like, yeah, the kid would be like, yeah, it sucks, I hate it. And then you're like, yeah, so don't do that to people. Let people enjoy the things they enjoy as long as they're not hurting anybody. Poor Swimbird, dude. I kind of... It makes me feel bad. Like, I just want to scoop up Swimbird and give him a hug. Like, hey, you can swim. I'll put you back in the water, buddy. Don't worry about it. This is the note that said, yeah, new constellation spotted. Oh, and then there was another thing that was like, 50 is not the end, or whatever. Okay. Oh, come on, game. Security, please. Really, I just want to try out, like, this one thing, and that's, like, that's the big thing for me. I already checked rigid blocks. I don't know why I looked at that again, but... Did they update the game in the middle of me playing it? That would be crazy. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. Rotate the dovecote. I'm actually, like, very in trouble now. There's secure... I can't get security because I can't fucking spend the gem. I'm angry. I'm angry. I need gems. Okay. Bacon and eggs. That's fine. Oh, if you could have gotten the morning room here, that would have been really fucking cool. I have to parlor. I really have to pay attention to this parlor puzzle. Please don't be 3 statements. God damn it. Okay. This box has no false statements. The gems are in a box with a 6-word statement. This statement contains 6 words. So, okay. This one can't be the all true one because this statement does not contain 6 words. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means that the top one is also false. This box contains no false statements. We have no idea about the gems in the other boxes. But if these other 2 have at least 1 true statement, that means that this one has to be the all false statement, which means some other things. This box has no true statements. That one can't be true. So it has to be at least 1 false. So this one has to be the one that's all true. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the word 6. This statement contains 5 words. That's true. There is a box that contains a mix of true and false statements. There is one box, most likely, that contains a mix of true and false. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the word 6. So that means they're in this one. Oh, I didn't get the key yet. They're in the blue one, then, I think. Right? What does this one say? The blue box does not contain exactly 1 false statement. The box having no true statements is also false at that point, so that means that... The gems are in a box with a 6-word statement. Fuck, I don't know. I hate the 3-statement ones. That sucks. Ugh. Okay. I hate the 3-statement ones. There's something about them that, like, I literally can't wrap my brain around because there's just so much information at once. Like, I really, really was like, okay, it's got to be this one because XYZ. But no, that's it. It just never is the case. So I need gems, like, really bad. And I don't have a shovel, so I need the commissary is, like, the big thing that I want. But I think the commissary also costs a gem. Wine cellar does. I think the commissary does cost a gem, maybe? I can't remember. I can check that. Commissary. There you are. It does cost a gem, yeah. So I think I'm just... Whew, I might be screwed either way. Okay. Soar. Oh! I didn't even think about the gem in the safe in here. That's a good point. Now I need steps really fucking bad. Let's redraw. Okay. Well. Excuse me. Well, that fucking sucked. Interesting. I don't know if it's possible with so little time left, but I do remember ask Anne Sets of 2. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional to think this can be pulled up by Thursday. Okay. "44 letters in the message." Okay, so I guess my question here, because I'm out of rooms to go to. I guess I could end. I could end my day in the secret passage, just to keep that safe. Ooh, I don't know if I can make it out there. If I can make it out there, then I think I want to end my day in the secret passage just to keep it safe. And if I come up with any other ideas, then that involve the rough draft, then I can just like have it ready to go. I might just make it. 5, 4 to get to the west bath, 3 to get into the room. I'm fine. So yeah, I think I might do one more run just to get to security and see like what I can actually get. Because I think in the terminal, I need to like get into the security terminal and type like Mother or Mary or Orave or something. And maybe that will do something. We don't get to learn about Orave's mother, but we do know that Orave knew herself as a mother. So maybe I have to type her name somewhere, like in the term. Do I just get this permanently now? Starting tomorrow, you will begin each day with Royal Scepter within your grasp. That is wild. I love that, actually. So they changed it to the scepter. Oh my god, wait, but I wonder if that recontextualizes Alzara's vision. Because he said something about like a missing item that you did not take. And now that item is the scepter because it showed that spot on the I don't know why I walked in here. It showed that spot in the vision though. It was like this is the scepter that you did not take. Why do I only have one? Oh, I spent one for the secret passage. Never mind. But yeah. Oh god, if that's true. Holy shit, dude. God, if that's true, that'd be so cool. Let's do the storeroom. Because really the big thing for me last run was running out of materials. Oh, God. Walk-in closet. Okay, running shoes are cool. Car keys. Okay. Fucking car keys. There's that. There's that. And then... Okay. It has to be the drawing room, which doesn't feel great, but at least I get my gem back right away. And I have some choice here in what I draw. Den. I really hope the noises my stomach is making right now aren't picking up. I technically didn't eat dinner. I don't know if that has a big problem. It's 11 p.m. Oopsie. Oh shit. I shouldn't have done that. That was a dumb move. Okay. Mother Mary. Orave. No. Jesus. No. I thought that would be fun. I don't know why I thought that would be funny to just like randomly type in Jesus, whatever. I'll still see if we can get the security, but it seems like my plan is not going in my favor. Fucking shit, dude. Give me some other rooms. Good God. Okay, can I have an easier one, please? Oh my God. There's no box that is between two empty boxes. That's false. There is no box that displays a statement with less than 8 words. There is no box that is 5 words. So yeah, that one is true. There is no box that contains a statement with less than 8 words. That one is true. The other 2 are unknown. There is no box that mentions a specific color. That one is also true. There is no box that displays 3 true statements. Okay, so we know that this one is true and this one has a true statement, which means this one is all false. There are boxes that contain a mix of true and false. Cool. There is a box that displays 3 false statements, which is this one. And there is no box that displays a number that also appears on another box, which is also false, because 3 and 3. So, you're the fully false one. There are definitely boxes with a mix of true and false. There is no box that displays exactly 1 true statement. If that were true, then that would mean that there is no box between 2 empty boxes. And then it would mean it's the white. It's the white one. Yes. Okay. I can't even really explain how I did it. Like, I know how I did it. I just can't explain it. So, like, essentially because I knew that... Like, I followed an algorithm, essentially. Like, I had the idea that there was, like, certain ones were true, certain ones were false, and then all the other ones were kind of up in the air. So I just picked one and made the box, the white box being the all true one, meaning there was no box that displayed 3 true statements, because the two boxes with 3 statements had at least 1 false. So that meant that the false one was that there was nothing, there is no box between 2 empty boxes, but that one had to be false so that there was a box between 2 empty boxes, meaning that the white box had the gems. Okay. Anyway. That was exhausting, but we made it. Can get 2 redraws here. Come on, security. God damn it. Kennel, I guess. Hey, dog. Dog. Hi, dog. Fuck. I'm running out of steps. Oh, there's security. Okay, well, I guess just whine about it a little bit. Okay, So I can see myself here. 5 coins in the inventory, that's fine. Mother. Incorrect password, okay. Mary. Oneself. Orave. Swan Song. SHS. I don't remember if I ever tried that before. No. M. No. Okay. Huh. Well. I tried Mother, I tried Mary, I tried Orave, I tried... Baroness. I don't know. Orave B. Baroness A. No. I got nothing. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's all the ideas that I had. Really the entire point of like what I was trying to do was just to see if I could maybe find something that other people playing the game hadn't. It was a long shot because I kind of figured that oh, I forgot to put the other one. I kind of figured that if there was a secret there, someone would have found it already. Just some wishful thinking on my end. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and run back to the secret passage end the day, and then that'll be it for this video. I just wanted to do a little, like, just a little thing to kind of check in on the house again, see what's going on, see if maybe I could find something, some little Easter eggs or little secrets or something. Couldn't really get there, but I also love how poetic it is in that I am pulling a Herbert and being like, I can't figure it out. Here you go, guys. Which is so funny to think about. But yeah, let's call it a day. And we will wrap up this little video. Always the hunting lodge. The hunting lodge is way too common. I don't like it. Excuse me. Yeah, that was our little check-in on blueprints. Couldn't really find anything that was like super duper important. Couldn't really... Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I had to suppress a burp. Couldn't really find anything, but it was nice to try. I'm glad that we got out there and tested some things, and like, you know, I did what I thought of. I did what I really could think was an important idea. And you know, sometimes they're just not ideas. Sometimes the devs are just done. Or I could be wrong. It happens. I do kind of love the idea of like this being like, you know, we finish our journey and then this is like Herbert's letter when Simon goes into the house after finding 46 for the first time, where he's like, you know, I encourage you to keep going. You're going to keep learning and keep growing into the Baron that you will be. I feel like I'm kind of doing that for everybody who's watching this right now. You're going to keep growing, and maybe someone's going to find the secret. Maybe someone's going to find out the solution behind like what these different paths and the letters that they make, what they mean. And I can't wait for that day to happen. yeah, I think that's a good note to leave it on. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Thank you all for watching. I love you. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Everybody get a snack, get a drink, take a bath, take a nap, do whatever you need to do to take care of yourselves today. I love y'all, like I said, and I will see y'all in the next video. Probably not blueprints, but the crown will stay. I'll keep the crown PNG tuber. You don't have to say goodbye to the blueprints yet, but yeah, I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.